Okay. We are live. Start a poll. What? Anyways, chat. We are back. Oh, damn, already in. What's good, Hunter Anna? How you doing? We're going to talk about something that's really trippy that I think I just discovered on Google. So, if you guys know of a certain scientist, and I think, yeah, I already talked about it in my Record of Ragnarok videos, the scientist of all time, Nicholas Tesla. The sharpest minds of his time, bro. And I can't believe they even tried to silence him. And have you guys heard of his digit codes? 369. 369. See, he said that these numbers, 369, be the digit codes to the universe. Like, if you use that code, it will be the key to the whole universe. It's gonna be some fucked up stuff. Shouldn't be fucked up. But the reason why in the title, you might be asking, wait, how does this involve Hindu gods? Well, in that image I just showed, there was a woman doing a Hindu meditation, so it had to be involved with the Hindu gods. So as in today, I will discuss the Hindu gods as well. And it will make sense like how 369 will be connected in a way, because hang on, if I use a calculator, this is what I mean. If I use the calculator for 369, we all know that 3 plus 3 equals 6. And you want to add it with 3, you get 9. 369. Now, if you want 3 times 3, you get 9. That's how it is. It will make sense because it's by adding 3s. 3 plus 3 equals 6. But if you add 3 with 6, you get 9. 369. Now, don't be doing mine if you guys think that I'm talking about like 69. No, it's the other way around. 369, the digit codes. Not like the 69 stuff, like 69, the guy who goes like, I mean, there's no that rapper. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, similar to Albert Einstein, Nicholas Tesla was no joke. One of the most world's smartest people on the world. He doesn't make up stuff. Because if he made up all that stuff, bro, he would have been he was silenced for his work. Like, he was like a true prophet in a way, except since he was a scientist, he is not a Scientologist, because Scientology is atheism. Because as I did my research, it's revealed that he's Christian, so like he believes in a God. So like he says that 369, but what if it's just math? Well, maybe it is, because the stuff he was doing was not magic. It was science. Now, what I just said, 369 is math, though, because if like I just said, see, like 3 plus 6. Oh, speaking of which, yeah. See? Maybe it is. 3 plus 6 equals 9. Do you believe in Jesus? Yes, I do. I believe the studyings I have done, he comes from a greater and higher God, and he knew that we were living inside a simulation. Even though we're talking about Nicholas Tesla, but I have to point out, Jesus had a mind. More enlightened than Nicholas Tesla, more smarter than Buddha. That's what I mean. So that's why I want to talk about the Hindu gods as well. But before we get into the Hindu god stuff, I'll read out some stuff of the images I found of the 369. The code of the angels, the code of the gods. See? If you only knew the magnification of 3, 6, and 9, then you will have a key to the universe. Nicholas says, what are the Hindu gods? Okay, the Hindu gods, like, they're the India. Like, do you know what India is? Like, the India gods. Like, the gods of India. Like, they're the India's religion. It's the religion of India, the mythology of India. Then you have the... So, okay, that makes sense what Nicholas Tesla says. So if you have the magnification of 3 and 6 and 9, then you will have the code to the universe, because that's the true code, actually, because I just proved it. 3 plus 6 equals 9. So that's how you have the code. That is how you have the secret password to the whole universe. Indeed. See this image over here of 369? That's some meditation stuff. Here. See, that's why we're going to talk about the Hindu gods. Now, this may make sense, to be honest. And oh yeah, by the way, the reason why I'm going to talk about some mythologies gods, this is not the first time I'm going to do this, because back in my earlier live streams, I did 3 live streams. One about the Egyptian gods, one about the Norse gods, and one about the Greek gods. And I have to either way, dude, because if you know about Gnosticism, if you are awake and want to know that God is really Yaldabaoth, you have to know about other religions. How, like, at this point, there's no religion, because how there's no religions at all, because there's only one religion that's all just connected in one religion of Christianity. That's how it is. Because if you guys know about Buddhism, in Hinduism, Buddha is an avatar of Vishnu. Now, if you know about Greek mythology, like how the 3 known gods, Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades, since they're like the 3 top supreme rulers of Olympus, similar to Hinduism, Hinduism has 3 known supreme rulers: Brahm, Vishnu, and Shiva. Brahm is the god of creation, Vishnu, the god of like authority, and Shiva, the destroyer. That's how it is. Even though of how they're connected, Hinduism is connected to 2 other mythology, because like if you say Buddhism, Buddha is also in 2 other mythologies, Japanese and Chinese. That's how it is. And of Shiva, Shiva is the father of the elephant head god Ganesha. You know, Ganesha is a chill god though. He's a wisdom god. And what I mean by he's an elephant god, like I know the story of Ganesha. So like hang on. And I keep forgetting the names of like Shiva's wife. Like, hang on. Who is the wife of Shiva? Pravya. So you'll guys see what I mean. So Pravya, a beloved, the goddess associated with love and fertility. Yeah, I will see why Shiva got that. Similar to Aphrodite. Or whatever. Okay, like I just said, so like what I mean is like how Ganesha, he's the god of wisdom, similar to Thoth from like Egyptian mythology. I think Ganesh. Hang on, I forgot what god Ganesha is. Like, he is an elephant. Like, I'll explain that later. Like, hang on. What is Ganesha the god of? Beginning the removal of Arctis, the pantheon of arts and sites. Okay, so yeah, I was right. So he sort of is a god of wisdom. He's the god of like art and science. And what I mean is like, okay, the story of Ganesha is a bit weird though, in a way. So Privet was a bit lonely because Shiva was out doing his destruction stuff, and Privet was so lonely that she decided to build a human boy as a son. And when Privet was baby, she cast Ganesha to guard it. So when Shiva returned, Shiva and Ganesha did not recognize each other at first. And when Ganesha didn't let him in, Shiva was kind of pissed and swinging his trident to slice out Ganesha's throat. Yeah, constantly killing his own son, not realizing it was his own son. And when Bravasi saw what happened, she would do what any mother would do. She was fucking upset as hell. And Shiva had a plan to like bring him back. So Shiva went to the forest, and the first animal he saw was an elephant. So he killed that elephant using his head to put the elephant's head on Ganesha. And that's how Ganesha was known as the elephant head god. And that's how Ganesha got his godhood, I think, because due to him like listening to his mother, he was attempted to godhood. See, like, hang on. I'll show you the image of Ganesha. Hang on. Wait, I already know what. Yeah. Ganesha. Yeah. Elephant-headed god of Hinduism. See? What? Try it. Two into what? Hang on. Yo, you still there, guys? Hang on. I'm trying to do a Q. Damn, I just did a Q&A by accident. Answer. Your toothbrush. Sure. Fuck. Wait, what the fuck just happened? Hang on, chat. What the hell just happened? Hang on. Wait. Is this shown on my live stream? Hey, let me check something, guys. Just did something by accident. Damn it. Hang on, did I just... Oh, hell! Oh, shit, it is on there! Hang on, how do I remove it?
Oh, shit, it is on there!
Oh, I just accidentally added Q&A by accident.
How do I remove it?
Okay, maybe we'll do that next stream. We'll maybe do a Q&A next live stream. Okay, like I was just trying to say. This is Ganesha, the elephant-headed Hindu god, like I was saying. All right. Now, in Hinduism, there's a lot of, like, demons. Yeah. Like, I know there's Ravana. Hang on. Who are the demons of Hinduism? Yeah, because, like, yeah, Ashra, Dinas, Rishikesh. Yeah, Hinduism. Yeah, Hinduism is a bit wild. It's a really colorful religion. You guys should, like, get some study on it. There's Indra, god of thunder. I guess you can say he's the Zeus of Hinduism. And there's also, let me think. Yeah, Humbaba, the Monkey King. Now, when I say Monkey King, you guys might be thinking of Sun Wukong Khan if you guys know what he is. Except, no, because Sun Wukong Khan is the Chinese Monkey King, but Humbaba is the... What the hell? What the hell just happened? Hey, don't do that. YouTube not in. Sorry, guys. Just YouTube did that shit. It reconnected. I don't know when it does that. Okay, this is what I mean.
Lore time. As some of you, this card game art was the Hindu Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu was a Sura, which is kind of like a demon. Long ago, his brother tried to steal the earth itself and was ultimately killed by one of Vishnu's avatars. Because of this, Hiranyakashipu hated Vishnu and wanted revenge. So he started performing several tapas, which are like a kind of spiritual discipline, in order to gain favor with the god Brahma. Brahma offered him a boon, and he said he wanted to be completely unkillable. But Brahma said no. So he said, all right, how about you just make it so that I cannot be killed during day or night, inside or outside, on the ground or in the air, not by any human or any animal, or with any weapon? And Brahma said yes, for some reason. There are also variations of this story where he also says he doesn't want to be able to be killed by gods or lightning bolts or trees or mountains. It mixes up depending on who tells the tale. So basically the guy became pretty much unstoppable and started to conquer basically everything. However, his son ended up becoming a devout follower of Vishnu, and he was not happy about that. So then he started trying to kill his son. At this point, Vishnu intervened in the form of his avatar, Narasimha, another character we've revealed. Now, Narasimha was neither fully human, animal, or deity, and he came after Hiranyakashipu during twilight, which is neither day nor night, on his porch, which is neither inside nor outside, put him on his lap, which is not the ground or the air, and tore him up using his own claws, which are not technically weapons. So, got around it. Check out our Instagram to see...
Damn. That's fucking crazy, dude. Holy shit.
Hey, you've all been asking me to give my thoughts and do a trailer reaction for the new Ramayana movie teaser.
Ramayana? Oh shit. I should get deep of Ramayana. Yeah.
Hey, babe, guess what? Earlier
Oh,
today,
shut up. Alright, so like, yeah, Hinduism has some crazy stuff. But here's what I was talking about.
As lots of you guessed, this week's card game art was the Hindu god Hanuman. A lot of people also guessed Sun Wukong, which is not a bad guess, because while Sun Wukong is the Chinese Monkey King, Hanuman is basically the Hindu Monkey King.
Oh, guess what? When you hear about this story, this guy's backstory.
One way to tell the difference is Hanuman wields a mace, while Sun Wukong wields a staff. Hanuman is the son of the air god Vayu and an avatar of the god Shiva. He, similar to Sun Wukong, was kind of a prankster growing up, and at one point tried to eat the sun thinking it was a fruit. He got killed in that process and then later revived and granted a bunch of boons by the gods that made him immune to fire, water, air, and other stuff. He accumulated several different powers and then went on a life-changing journey known as the Ramayana, where he helped Rama, an incarnation of Vishnu, retrieve his wife. Check out our Instagram to see all the other characters we've revealed for the game. Let me know what you think of the art, and let me know who else you want to see.
So Hindu gods, they have some unique features, similar to like the Egyptian gods. Some of them do have like animal like faces, like Ganesha and others, and Humbuba. Yeah, some trippy stuff. Anyways, like I was just saying, so like how Buddha is known to be an avatar of Vishnu, and how Buddha in other like two other mythologies. In Japanese, there was Raijin and his brothers. I don't know how to pronounce his name. The god of lightning and storms, thunder, with his brother, the god of wind, and they stand against Buddha at a point where they have to take 33 gods to defeat them. So yeah. And by Satan, okay, there's also the 7 lucky gods, and one of them is one of the female. That's the only female known as Bai Satan, and she is known to be a Buddhist goddess. Now, in Chinese mythology, there was the birth of Sun Wukong, the monkey, ungrateful monkey. He did a lot of things because he tried to be a part of the Chinese gods, and he challenged Buddha at one point, but lost. So that is how, like, Nicholas Tesla 369, that is like the true digit codes of what he meant. So by achieving 369 is by meditation and other stuff. So starting soon in my other upcoming live streams, I have to discuss any mythologies with God, like any religion and God. I have to talk about it all so I can know how connected and one how they are. And it also involves like with dragons and stuff, because like how in dragons, when people like do arts of dragons, like not before like our time, like the ancient times, they were not making up stories, they were rewriting history. So that's how every mythology could be right in a way. So that's how after those I'll have to talk about those. Then after that, if you know about the Illuminati stuff, I have to describe every war of how like it's connected in it. Then after that, I promise you all, I'll finally talk about how like the flat Earth map. I figured out during school. It's called where we live in, the world we live in, like the planet we live in, the 178 realms. So I hope you guys understand this wisdom, and see you guys until next live stream. Bye.